State Highway 83 is a 74-mile stretch of scenic roadway that runs north and south from Hartford to the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. Along the way, there are plenty of reasons to stop the car and explore, including this morning's hometown of Genesee Depot, a community that, as I discovered, has great places to eat, drink, and discover.
We have about 10,000 cars that come through here a day. So it's a great location. So even though there's a ton of traffic, we have the small town feel in the community.
Hi, I'm Eric Tanis and my wife Maggie. Together we own Mercantile and Bean.
When you come here, you're going to experience something a little bit more traditional. So it's not going to be things with a bunch of whipped cream on it and drizzle. Although you can get that if you want that. But a little bit more pared down, so less sugary drinks. Really focusing more on bringing out the quality of the espresso and the quality of your milk.
Large ice mocha.
So a lot of people come through here and they just need, I'm out of milk. And so they come through here and get a gallon of milk or a dozen eggs through our drive-through because it's quick and easy. And hey, I also want a coffee. We also have a wide range of shopping here. So we have coolers and freezers that have all pasture-raised animal products, and then a bunch of different types of shopping, including goat's milk soap. And we offer breakfast and lunch here. And we quickly realized that we wanted to pretty much make all of it ourselves. We also added bakery, along with being able to come through a drive-through.
Just kind of that local small town feel. But given the convenience of having the staples of the house and stuff like that here, so people can conveniently grab it and not have to run to a big box store or something like that. We enjoy that.
Katharine Hepburn, George Burns, Joan Crawford, Charlie Chaplin. The guest book here at 10 Chimneys is a who's who of 20th century stage and screen stars. Randy Bryant is president and CEO of the 10 Chimneys Foundation. Randy, amazing number of celebrities have come through here over the years.
Yes, and they're still coming, because this is ground zero for American theater. This is where method acting began. This is where the Lunts were able to do so much more than many actors because they were married.
Tell us about the Lunts, the power couple who called this home for decades.
Yeah, they were the premier actors from the 20s to the 60s. So a lot of the playwrights that we know of today, a lot of the plays that we know of today were worked on right here in the drawing room here at 10 Chimneys.
Public tours are offered here at 10 Chimneys?
Yes, so we open Mother's Day, but we also have more than just the public tours. We also have music in the drawing room, we have cabaret, and everything that's really related to theater. The L'Enfantine Fellowship Program is a preeminent program for theater actors with a minimum of 20 years of acting experience. And this is where they come to hone their craft, to rejuvenate their energy, but also to be inspired.
My name is Susan Hunt, and I am co-owner of This and That at the Mill here in Genesee Depot. We have 65 to 70 local artists and vintage collectors and makers, handmade makers, that have their products here. So when you come in, you'll see a very wide variety of original art pieces and vintage pieces and things like that. We're always very impressed with the quality and the originality, the talent of the different artists that bring in what they make. And we try pretty hard to keep as much diversity as we can. This was originally a grain mill. It's been around since sometime after the 1860s when the train tracks came through. I've always loved the small town, and this is, one of the cuter little small towns in the area. But I think it also fits what we're doing because it is a lot of vintage items and handmade things, and it kind of fits that old style vibe. There's a lot of little shops and different restaurants to visit, so you can certainly make a big afternoon out of it.
Genesee Depot became a hub of commercial activity after the Milwaukee and Mississippi Railroad laid tracks here back in the mid-1800s. In fact, many of the buildings from that time are still standing today, including the former home of the Union House Hotel.
This particular building has been here since 1861, and it started off as a hotel. It's been a couple different things, but recently and lately it's been a restaurant for over 33 years, fine dining restaurant. Hi, I'm Jim Lindenberg, the owner of Union House Restaurant from Genesee Depot. Well, I bought it February 17th, 2020, 1 month before COVID. With COVID and the state being shut down, it gave us the opportunity to clean it up a little bit, some fresh paint, fresh carpet, but we didn't want to change the history and the atmosphere here because it was a very successful restaurant before us. What makes us a little bit unique is where every 2 weeks we have a special meat and a special fish from all over the world. We'll have swordfish and kangaroo and bison and elk and different specials. So it's unique in that way too, where people from all over the Midwest will come here for those specials. Our executive chef is very talented. The chef will listen to what the majority of the customers want to experience, and he'll try to cater it to that. But not only that, but we have an extensive list of Scotch and bourbon and wine, which we're well known for. And we have people from Illinois driving up to experience our Scotch, wine, and bourbon. This has the feeling you're out in the country, but yet you can still give customers a great experience being out here. So I love all the history being next to the train track and being the old hotel and being the hub of Genesee Depot for so long.
And once you've had